English for shopping and money conversations. Slow English podcast for fluency and shadowing practice. Hey friends, welcome back to Daily Dose of English. I'm Tom, and in today's episode, we're going to talk about something very practical, very useful, and something you'll use in real life almost every day. We're going to learn English for shopping and money conversations. Whether you're buying groceries, paying for coffee, asking about prices, or returning something to a store, you need to know what to say. And that's exactly what we'll practice today. I will speak slowly and clearly. I will teach you useful phrases. I will explain when to use them. And most importantly, you will repeat after me. This is shadowing practice. You listen, you repeat, and you build your confidence step by step. So, are you ready? Take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin together. Why learning shopping English is important. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you went shopping? Maybe yesterday, maybe this morning. Maybe you bought bread, milk, or a cup of coffee. Shopping is part of our daily life. We all do it. And if you want to speak English confidently, you need to know how to talk about shopping and money. Many English learners feel nervous in shops. They don't know what to say, they're afraid to ask questions, they worry about making mistakes. But here's the truth. Shopping conversations are actually very simple. You don't need advanced grammar. You don't need big vocabulary. You just need a few key phrases and you're ready. In this episode, I will teach you real phrases that native speakers use every single day. Not textbook English, not formal English, real English. The kind of English you hear in supermarkets, cafes, clothing stores, and markets. By the end of this episode, you will feel more confident. You will know what to say, and you will be ready to use English in real shopping situation. So let's start from the beginning. Let's talk about what happens when you first enter a shop. Entering a shop. What to say. When you walk into a store, sometimes a shop assistant will greet you. They might say, "Hello, can I help you?" Or, "Are you looking for something specific?" Now, you need to know how to respond. Let me teach you some useful phrases. Here's the first one. I'm just looking, thanks. I'm just looking, thanks. This means you're not ready to buy anything yet. You just want to look around. You're browsing. This is very common. Many people say this. Now you repeat. Perfect. Here's another one. I'm looking for a gift. I'm looking for a gift. This means you want to buy something for someone else, maybe for a friend, a family member, or a colleague. Now you repeat. Great. Let's try another one. Do you have this in a different size? Do you have this in a different size? You use this when you like something, but it's too big or too small. You want to ask if they have another size. Now you repeat. Excellent. Here's the next one. Can I try this on? Can I try this on? You use this in clothing stores. It means you want to wear the item to see if it fits. Now you repeat. Well done. And here's one more. Where's the fitting room? Where's the fitting room? A fitting room is the place where you try on clothes. This question helps you find it. Now you repeat. Good job. These are simple phrases, but they're very useful. You can use them in almost any shop. Now let's move on to the next part. Let's talk about asking for prices. Asking about prices. One of the most important things in shopping is knowing the price. You want to know how much something costs before you buy it. So let me teach you how to ask about prices in a natural way. Here's the first phrase. How much is this? How much is this? This is the most common way to ask about price. You can use it anywhere. In a supermarket, in a cafe, in a clothing store. Now you repeat. Perfect. Here's another way to ask. What's the price of this? What's the price of this? It means the same thing. It's just a little more formal. Now you repeat. Great. Now let's try this one. Is this on sale? Is this on sale? When something is on sale, it means the price is lower than usual. It's a discount. You can save money. Now you repeat. Well done. Here's the next one. Do you have anything cheaper? Do you have anything cheaper? You use this when something is too expensive for you. You want to find something less expensive. Now you repeat. Excellent. And here's another useful phrase. Can I get a discount? Can I get a discount? A discount means a lower price. In some places like markets, you can ask for a discount. It's called bargaining or haggling. Now you repeat. Good job. Now you know how to ask about prices. But what happens after you decide to buy something? Let's talk about paying. Paying for items. Common phrases. After you choose what you want to buy, you go to the cashier. The cashier is the person who takes your money. This is the moment when you need to know what to say. Let me teach you. Here's the first phrase. I'll take this, please. I'll take this, please. This means you've decided to buy the item. It's a polite way to say you want it. Now you repeat. Perfect. Here's another one. Can I pay by card? Can I pay by card? In many shops, you can pay with a credit card or debit card. This question asks if that's possible. Now you repeat. Great. Now let's try this one. Do you take cash? Do you take cash? Cash means paper, money, and coins. Some shops prefer card, some prefer cash. This question helps you know. Now you repeat. Well done. Here's the next phrase. Can I have a receipt, please? Can I have a receipt, please? A receipt is a small paper that shows what you bought and how much you paid. It's important to keep it. Now you repeat. Excellent. And here's another useful one. Do I need to enter my PIN? Do I need to enter my PIN? A PIN is a secret number you use with your card. Sometimes you need to type it. Sometimes you just tap your card. This question helps you know what to do. Now you repeat. Good job. Now let's talk about something else. What if you're not happy with something you bought? What if you want to return it or exchange it? Let's learn those phrases too. Returning or exchanging items. Sometimes you buy something, but later you change your mind. Maybe the item doesn't fit, maybe it's broken, maybe you just don't like it anymore. In many shops, you can return the item or exchange it for something else. Let me teach you how to do that. Here's the first phrase. I'd like to return this, please. I'd like to return this, please. This means you want to give the item back and get your money back. It's called a refund. Now you repeat. Perfect. Here's another one. Can I exchange this for a different size? Can I exchange this for a different size? Exchange means to trade one item for another. Maybe you bought a shirt, but it's too small. You want the same shirt, but in a bigger size. Now you repeat. Great. Now let's try this one. Do you have the receipt? Do you have the receipt? The shop assistant might ask you this. They need to see the receipt to process the return, so always keep your receipt. Now you repeat. Well done. Here's the next phrase. This item is faulty. This item is faulty. Faulty means broken or not working properly. If something is faulty, the shop should replace it or give you your money back. Now you repeat. Excellent. And here's one more. What's your return policy? What's your return policy? A return policy is the shop's rules about returning items. Some shops let you return things within 30 days. Some shops don't allow returns at all. This question helps you understand the rules. Now you repeat. Good job. Now you know how to return or exchange items. But let's also talk about something very practical. Let's talk about shopping at the supermarket. Shopping at the supermarket. The supermarket is a place we all visit. We buy food, drinks, cleaning products, and everyday items. Let me teach you some useful phrases for the supermarket. Here's the first one. Where can I find the milk? Where can I find the milk? You use this when you're looking for a specific item and you can't find it. You can replace milk with any other item. Now you repeat. Perfect. Here's another one. Is this fresh? Is this fresh? Fresh means new and good quality, not old or spoiled. You can use this when buying fruits, vegetables, or bread. Now you repeat. Great. Now let's try this one. Can I get a bag, please? Can I get a bag, please? In some countries, bags cost extra money. In some countries, they give you bags for free. This question helps you get what you need. Now you repeat. Well done. Here's the next phrase. Do you have a loyalty card? Do you have a loyalty card? Some supermarkets have special cards. When you shop with this card, you can collect points and get discounts. The cashier might ask you this. Now you repeat. Excellent. And here's one more. I'll pack it myself. Thanks. I'll pack it myself, thanks. After paying, sometimes the cashier asks if you need help packing your items into bags. You can say this if you want to do it yourself. Now you repeat. Good job. Now let's talk about something different. Let's talk about shopping for clothes. Shopping for clothes. Useful phrases. Buying clothes is a little different from buying food. You need to know your size. You need to try things on. You need to ask questions. Let me teach you how to do that. Here's the first phrase. What size are you? What size are you? The shop assistant might ask you this to help you find the right size. In the UK, sizes are different from the US or Europe, so it's good to know your size. Now you repeat. Perfect. Here's another one. Does this come in other colors? Does this come in other colors? Maybe you like the style of a shirt, but you don't like the color. You can ask if they have the same shirt in blue, red, or black. Now you repeat. Great. Now let's try this one. This is too tight. This is too tight. Tight means it's too small or uncomfortable. Maybe the trousers are pressing against your legs. You need a bigger size. Now you repeat. Well done. Here's the next phrase. This is too loose. This is too loose. Loose means it's too big. Maybe the shirt is hanging off your body. You need a smaller size. Now you repeat. Excellent. And here's one more. I'll think about it and come back. I'll think about it and come back. Sometimes you're not sure if you want to buy something. You need time to think. This phrase is polite and natural. Now you repeat. Good job. Now let's talk about something important. Let's talk about understanding discounts and sales. Understanding discounts and sales. Shops often have sales. That means prices are lower for a short time. You can save money, but you need to understand the language. Let me teach you. Here's the first phrase. This is 20% off. This is 20% off. Off means the price is reduced. 20% off means you save 20% of the original price. For example, if something costs $100 and it's 20% off, you pay $80. Now you repeat. Perfect. Here's another one. Buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free. This is a special offer. You buy one item and you get a second item for free. It's a great deal. Now you repeat. Great. Now let's try this one. This offer ends tomorrow. This offer ends tomorrow. Offers and sales don't last forever. They have a time limit. This sentence tells you when the sale finishes. Now you repeat. Well done. Here's the next phrase. Is this the final price? Is this the final price? Sometimes prices at the checkout are different from the price on the shelf. This question helps you check. Now you repeat. Excellent. And here's one more. Can I use this voucher? Can I use this voucher? A voucher is like a coupon. It gives you a discount or a special offer. You can ask if the shop accepts it. Now you repeat. Good job. Now let's talk about one more situation. What if you're shopping online? Let's learn some phrases for that too. Shopping online. Common phrases. More and more people shop online now. It's convenient. You can shop from home, but you still need to know what to say, especially when you contact customer service. Let me teach you. Here's the first phrase. When will my order arrive? When will my order arrive? After you buy something online, you wait for it to be delivered. This question asks about the delivery time. Now you repeat. Perfect. Here's another one. Can I track my order? Can I track my order? Tracking means you can see where your package is. Most online shops give you a tracking number. Now you repeat. Great. Now let's try this one. I haven't received my order yet. I haven't received my order yet. Sometimes deliveries are late. You can contact the shop and tell them this. Now you repeat. Well done. Here's the next phrase. Can I change my delivery address? Can I change my delivery address? Maybe you made a mistake when you typed your address, or maybe you want the package sent somewhere else. Now you repeat. Excellent. And here's one more. How do I return this item? How do I return this item? Returning online purchases is different from returning things in a shop. You usually need to send it back by post. This question helps you understand the process. Now you repeat. Good job. Now let's put everything together. Let me show you a full conversation in a shop. Listen carefully. After that, we'll practice it together. Full shopping conversation. Listen and repeat. Imagine you're in a clothing store. You want to buy a jacket. Here's what the conversation might sound like. Shop assistant. Hello, can I help you with anything today? You? Yes, I'm looking for a winter jacket. Shop assistant. Sure, we have some over here. What size are you? You? I'm a medium. Do you have this one in blue? Shop assistant. Let me check. Yes, we do. Would you like to try it on? You? Yes, please. Where's the fitting room? Shop assistant. It's just over there on the left. You? Thank you. After trying it on, this fits well. How much is it? Shop assistant. It's 80 pounds, but it's 20% off today, so it's 64 pounds. You? That's a great price. I'll take it. Can I pay by card? Shop assistant. Of course. Just tap your card here. Do you need a receipt? You? Yes, please. Shop assistant. Here you go. Thank you, and have a great day. You? Thanks, you too. Now let's practice parts of this conversation together. Repeat after me. I'm looking for a winter jacket. I'm looking for a winter jacket. Now you repeat. Do you have this in blue? Do you have this in blue? Now you repeat. Where's the fitting room? Where's the fitting room? Now you repeat. How much is it? How much is it? Now you repeat. I'll take it, please. I'll take it, please. Now you repeat. Can I pay by card? Can I pay by card? Now you repeat. Perfect. You've just practiced a real shopping conversation. Now you know what to say from start to finish. Final tips for shopping in English. Before we finish, let me give you some final tips. These will help you feel more confident when you shop in English. Tip number 1, don't be afraid to ask for help. Shop assistants are there to help you. If you don't understand something, you can say, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" Or, "I don't understand. Can you explain?" Tip number 2, practice the phrases at home. Say them out loud. Record yourself. Listen back. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Tip number 3, use these phrases in real life as soon as possible. Go to a shop. Buy something small. Try using 1 or 2 phrases. Even if you make a mistake, that's okay. You're learning. Tip number 4, listen to how native speakers talk in shops. Watch videos online. Listen to podcasts. Notice the phrases they use. Copy them. Tip number 5, be polite. Always say please and thank you. A smile goes a long way, even when you're speaking a foreign language. Remember, shopping conversations are simple. You don't need perfect English. You just need a few key phrases and the confidence to use them. And now you have those phrases. You're ready. Closing. Okay, my friend, that's the end of today's episode. You've learned so much. You learned how to greet shop assistants, ask about prices, pay for items, return or exchange things, shop at the supermarket, buy clothes, understand sales, and even shop online. These are real phrases that you can use in real life every single day. Now here's what I want you to do. Listen to this episode again. Repeat the phrases. Write them down. Practice them at home. And when you're ready, use them in real life. Go to a shop, buy something, speak English. That's how you grow. That's how you become confident. I'm Tom, and this is Daily Dose of English. Thank you for being here. Thank you for practicing with me. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. You've got this. Bye for now.